everyone! Good morning, good afternoon, or maybe good evening to all people who's going to hear my speech for today, especially for the judges and teachers out there. I hope you all had a pleasant day for today. The topic that I'm going to deliver in my speech is something that we are going through right now. And yes, you guessed it right, it's about the pandemic. And of course, before we continue even further, allow me to introduce myself first. My name is Louisa, Putri from Tampubolon, and I'm a 10th grader in primary school Medan. Nice to meet you all, and well, let's get to the chase. Now we're moving on to another topic, and it's a flashback to 2020. Yeah, flashback 2020. To rewind ourselves up, let us, remember the memories from 2020. You remember back then when school announced a vacation, like 2 weeks of vacation. I was so happy back then until I realized that 2 weeks of vacation was not really 2 weeks of vacation. And yes, it's because of the pandemic itself. It made us stuck like this. And then, we're moving on. The cost of the pandemic. Well, of course, the pandemic itself, it is caused by the coronavirus, or we could just say it as COVID-19. And yes, it started from Mohon, China, and it started to spread all over the entire world and made us like this. And of course, the government itself already made a mandatory, or we could just say it as a health protocol, to reduce the death numbers of the COVID-19. But here's the big question for here. Why is there so many people died from this COVID-19? Why is the death number so high? Why is it still high? When will this stop? I'm gonna explain the answer. Okay, the main cause of the problem is because of the stubbornness of the general public. Why, you may ask? Well, let's take an example like this. There's this one person. This person always complains like, when will this COVID-19 end? Oh, blah, 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 I want to go outside. But meanwhile, themselves, they don't even wear a mask or maybe follow the health protocol. That kind of behavior, dare I say, is dumb. Because if you want to change something, especially like this kind of pandemic, you want it to stop, then look at yourselves first. If you don't want to change yourself, then I'm pretty sure that the pandemic itself won't stop either, or will stay even longer. Now, moving on. Does the pandemic change our lives? Yes. Well, yes. The answer is obviously yes, because look at us now. Our lifestyle has changed, right? We are doing activities in home, like work activities, or maybe when we play, or maybe like we're contacting to others. It's all online. We rarely even go outside because of the pandemic. Yes, it sucks, really. And the sad part is many people out there lose one of their families, or maybe friends or colleagues out there because of this coronavirus. I gotta say, it is really sad, and for those whose friends is in that kind of situation, I just be there for them. And if you're in that kind of situation, just know that this will pass, and don't let the bad thoughts trap you. Now, what can we do? The answer is quite simple, really. You know the health protocol, right? Like I said earlier about the government's trying to make the health protocol to reduce the death numbers. Yeah, that's the things that we can do. Wash our hands, wear a mask, use hand sanitizer, and anything like that. That's already the things that we can do to prevent ourselves getting the COVID-19. And even, not just for us, it's for other people too. Now, if you're not stubborn and you follow the rules just like the government said, then I'm pretty sure that COVID-19 will stop. Well, of course, slowly, baby steps. But I'm pretty sure, yes, I'm really, really sure that it will stop. Trust me. Now for the last. Will this pandemic last forever? For my opinion, for the coronavirus itself, it will never stop. It will stay forever in this earth, just like other diseases. But for the pandemic, it can stop, just like I said earlier. It will stop if we are willing to change ourselves, like follow the health protocol. And oh, silly me, don't forget to take the vaccine. Come on, government provides that vaccine, like all that various types of vaccine, to reduce us on having that coronavirus. Just a little reminder that the vaccine does not make you does not make you can't have the coronavirus, but it prevents you on having with a 100% chance on having the coronavirus. As a little reminder. Yeah, just like I said, if we want to change, then it will slowly stop. Baby steps. Okay? Okay. That's all that I can say in my speech. I'm sorry if I have some mistakes or maybe errors. And thank you for listening. Goodbye.